I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Happy to have you here with us today.
Mike, can I be honest about something?
Uh-oh, that sounds serious. What happened?
Okay, so I was on my phone this morning, right? Just looking at Instagram, and I saw this girl I went to school with.
Okay.
She's on a beach in Thailand. Beautiful water, beautiful hotel, beautiful everything. And I'm sitting there in my kitchen in my old pajamas eating cereal.
Okay, but cereal is great.
Mike, that's not the point. The point is, I suddenly felt so bad about my life. Like, why is her life so amazing and mine is so normal?
Ah, you felt insecure.
Yes, insecure. That's exactly it. Like, suddenly, my life wasn't good enough.
So for everyone listening, insecure means you feel not confident. You feel like you're not enough, like something is wrong with you.
And the crazy thing is, 5 minutes before I saw that photo, I was totally fine. I was happy, eating my cereal, enjoying my morning.
And then one photo changed everything.
One photo. That's all it took.
You know what? I think everyone knows this feeling. If you're listening right now and you've ever felt bad after looking at someone's photos online, you are not alone.
Not even close to alone. And that's actually what we're talking about today.
Yeah, today we're talking about something that happens to all of us, comparing yourself to other people.
And oh, it's not just social media. It happens at work, at school, with friends, even with family sometimes.
It's everywhere. But don't worry, we're going to talk about why it happens, why it's unfair, and some simple ways to stop doing it.
And of course, you'll learn some really useful English along the way.
So stay with us. This one is going to be good.
Okay, so Mike, be honest. Do you compare yourself to other people?
Oh, all the time. Well, I'm trying to stop, but yes.
Really? Give me an example.
Okay, so I have this old classmate from university. We studied the same thing, right? Same classes, same teachers.
Okay.
And now he has this big job at a famous company. He's traveling, making good money, posting photos in nice suits.
And you see all of this online.
Yes, and sometimes I look at his life and I think, am I behind? Did I do something wrong?
You feel left behind.
Exactly, left behind. Like everyone is moving forward and I'm just standing still.
So, left behind means you feel like other people are making progress, but you're not. Like a train left the station and you're still on the platform.
Yes, and it's a terrible feeling.
It really is. But here's the thing, Mike. You're only seeing his best moments. You don't see his bad days, his stress, his problems.
I know. But in that moment, it doesn't feel like that.
That's so true. And I think social media makes this so much worse because what you see online is like a highlight reel.
A highlight reel. That's a great phrase. What does that mean exactly?
So, a highlight reel is like imagine a football game, right? The game is 90 minutes, but the highlight reel is only the best moments, the amazing goals, the great saves.
So you don't see the boring parts. You don't see the mistakes.
Exactly. And social media is the same thing. People only post their best moments, the vacation, the promotion, the perfect dinner.
But nobody posts, I cried in my car today, or I ate cold pizza for dinner alone.
No, nobody posts that. But those moments are real too.
So we're comparing our whole life, the good and the bad, to someone else's highlight reel.
Yes, and that's why it feels so unfair, because it is unfair.
That's really important. I want everyone listening to remember that. You are comparing your real life to someone's best moments. That's not a fair comparison.
Okay, but Mike, let me ask you something. Do you think a little bit of comparing is okay? Like, maybe it can motivate you?
Actually, yes. Sometimes I see someone doing well, and I think, okay, that's possible. Maybe I can do that too. It gives me energy.
See, I disagree.
Really?
For me, it almost never feels motivating. It just makes me feel bad, like I should be doing more or working harder.
So for you, it's not motivation, it's pressure.
Yes, and then I start to beat myself up.
Beat yourself up. That's an important phrase. It doesn't mean you hit yourself, everyone.
No. Beat yourself up means you are very hard on yourself. You criticize yourself too much. You say mean things to yourself in your head.
Like, I'm not good enough, or why can't I be like them?
Exactly. And that voice in your head can be so loud sometimes.
It can. So, what do you think? Listeners, we want to hear from you. Is a little comparison helpful, or does it just make you feel bad? Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, we really want to know what you think about this.
Because I think some people are like me, they use it as fuel. And some people are like Sarah. It just hurts.
And both are normal. There's no wrong answer here.
Okay, Sarah, you mentioned something earlier that I want to come back to. You said comparing doesn't just happen on social media.
Oh, right. It happens everywhere. At work, for example. Have you ever looked at a colleague and thought, why did they get that promotion and not me?
Oh, yes. Or, why does my friend have a nicer apartment, a better car?
Or even with English. I think many of our listeners do this. You hear someone speak English really well, and suddenly you feel like your English is terrible.
Yes, you try to measure up to them.
Measure up. Good one. So, measure up means you try to be as good as someone else. You compare your level to their level.
Like, I can't measure up to her. Her English is perfect.
But here's what people forget. That person probably studied for years. You don't know their story. Maybe they lived in England. Maybe they practiced every single day for a long time.
Right. You're looking at their chapter 20, and you're on chapter 3. You can't compare those.
That's such a good way to say it. You're reading different chapters of different books.
So the next time you feel like your English isn't good enough, remember you're on your chapter, and that's okay.
And by the way, if you're listening to this podcast right now and understanding us, your English is already better than you think.
Yes, that's real progress. Don't ignore it.
So, Mike, let's talk about what we can actually do, because knowing that comparing is bad is one thing, but stopping it is another thing.
Yeah, it's hard. So, what works for you?
The first thing is, I try to catch myself.
Catch yourself. What do you mean?
So, catch yourself means you notice what you're doing in the moment. Like, I'm looking at Instagram and I start feeling bad, and then I stop and think, wait, I'm comparing again.
Oh, so it's like you're watching your own mind.
Yes, you catch the thought before it takes over. Oh, there it is again, that comparing feeling. And then you can choose to stop.
That's powerful, because most of the time we don't even realize we're doing it.
Exactly. It's automatic. But when you catch yourself, you take back control.
I like that. My trick is different. When I start comparing, I try to remember that I'm a work in progress.
A work in progress. I love that phrase.
A work in progress means you're not finished yet. You're still growing, still learning, still building your life. And that's okay.
Like a painting that isn't done yet. It doesn't look perfect now, but it's getting there.
Yes, you can't judge an unfinished painting.
And you can't judge an unfinished life. That's beautiful, Mike.
Thank you. I have my moments.
One more thing that helps me, and this might sound simple, but I try to count my blessings.
Count your blessings. What does that mean?
It means you think about the good things in your life, the things you're grateful for, not the things you're missing.
Oh, like, I have a warm home, good friends, food on my table.
Yes, when you count your blessings, you focus on what you have, not what you don't have. And suddenly, your life looks pretty good.
That's true, because when we compare, we only look at what's missing. But if we stop and look around, we actually have a lot.
And it doesn't have to be big things. Maybe it's your morning coffee. Maybe it's your dog. Maybe it's just a sunny day.
I love that. Small blessings are still blessings.
And here's one more thing. Go at your own pace.
At your own pace. That means you do things at your speed, not faster because someone else is faster, not slower because you're scared, just your rhythm.
Like walking, right? Some people walk fast, some people walk slow, but everyone gets there eventually.
I'm learning English at my own pace. That's a perfect sentence for our listeners.
Yes, because learning is not a race. Life is not a race.
And the only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday.
Oh, I love that. If you're a little better today than yesterday, that's a win.
So it's also about mindset, right?
Mindset, great word. Your mindset is the way you think about things. It's like your mental attitude.
If your mindset is, everyone is better than me, you'll always feel bad.
But if your mindset is, I'm growing every day, you'll feel much more positive.
And you can change your mindset. It's not fixed. It takes practice, but it's possible.
Just like learning English. At first, it's hard, but little by little, it becomes natural.
And speaking of practice, let's do a quick review of some useful phrases from today.
Yes, a little word tour. Let's go.
First, insecure. When you feel insecure, you feel not confident. You doubt yourself. She felt insecure about her job after seeing her friend's success.
Next, left behind. When you feel left behind, you feel like others are moving forward without you. Sometimes I feel left behind when my classmates speak English faster than me.
Highlight reel. The best moments only. Don't compare your real life to someone's highlight reel.
Beat yourself up. Being too hard on yourself. Stop beating yourself up. You're doing great.
Measure up. Trying to be as good as someone else. You don't need to measure up to anyone.
Catch yourself. Noticing what you're doing in the moment. I caught myself comparing again, so I put my phone down.
A work in progress. Something not finished yet, still growing. My English is a work in progress, and that's okay.
Count your blessings. Think about the good things in your life. When I feel sad, I count my blessings.
At your own pace. At your own speed, no rush. Learn English at your own pace.
And finally, mindset. The way you think. Your mental attitude. A positive mindset can change everything.
All right, before we go, we have a question for you.
Yes, we want to hear from you today.
What is one thing in your life that you're proud of right now? It can be big or small. Write it in the comments in English.
Maybe it's your English. Maybe it's your job. Maybe you cooked a really good dinner last night.
Anything counts. Just write one sentence. That's already English practice.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Everyday English Academy and give this video a like. It really helps us make more episodes for you.
Share it with a friend who needs to hear this today. Maybe someone who is too hard on themselves.
Remember, you are a work in progress. You are enough right now, and you're doing better than you think.
Go at your own pace. Count your blessings and stop comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20.
We believe in you. Take care, everyone.
See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye, everyone.